All right, let's talk about the good days. All right, let's talk about the good days, or what we thought were the good days. We were starving, living off recycled air and hope on the freedom when a Duke of the Commonwealth named Halloway came aboard. He smelled like expensive tobacco and spoke like he owned the stars, which, to be fair, he mostly did. He looked at Jax and didn't see a punk, he saw a masterpiece in me. I was just a girl who'd make sure his investment didn't rust. Was vellum, the ink was dark gold, the kind of a story that's never been told. Holloway smiled as he handed the pen to a boy who was tired of the if and the when. I need a champion, the Duke softly said, to keep all my borders from turning to red. I'll give you the medal, I'll give you the name, and the freedom I'll never be quite the same. I watched from the gantry, my heart in my throat, as Jack signed his soul to that velvet lined coat. We were 24 and we thought we were kings, not knowing the weight that a golden cage brings. Oh, we took the handshake, we took the deal. We traded our grit for the chrome and the steel. The freedom was shining, the coffers were full as we felt the first tug of the nobleman's pull. My younger self, she was dancing in light, ignoring the shadow that grows in the night. The hangar was upgraded, the tools were all new. I had Aztecs in dozens to see my work through, but the prize of the fleet, the Duke's holy word, was the 70-ton hammer that Jax finally steered. A Warhammer, factory fresh, wrapped in blue steel like a metallic mesh. 2 PPCs that could split through the dark, leaving a world with a permanent mark. I spent every night in the wiring in Greece, thinking this monster was a merchant of peace. Jax looked at the Eugene, and he looked at the throne, the proudest young pilot that I'd ever known. But the Duke didn't want him for glory or fame. He wanted a ghost who could play in his game. Pacification, that was the word on the sheet, to keep all the peasants and miters in retreat. The first time he marched out, the world was in bloom, and I watched from the freedom in the telemetry room. He wasn't fighting mechs, he wasn't fighting a war. He was kicking down a farmer's rickety door. Secure the perimeter, the orders would hum, while the Duke's private bank started beating its drum. I saw the first sea bills arrive in the tray, and I swear that the grease started smelling like clay. Drank the Duke's wine while Jack spent his days on the stability line. He grew a bit colder, he grew a bit tall, as he built up a fortress and built up a wall. I was Magnolia, the lady of gears, buying my silence to bury my fears. We had the fortune, we had the renown, but we were the reason the temples burned down. I'd look at the Warhammer, blue and so bright, and see a reflection that wasn't quite right. We were elite, we were heroes of state, while we were just carving the Duke's name in hate. That was the honeymoon, the gold was thick, the mech was fast, and we were too busy counting the money to count the bodies. Jax was becoming the man Halloway wanted, and I was the one who made sure the guns never jammed. We thought we'd made a god, we were so stupid.